Once upon a time, in a beautiful castle, there lived a young queen named Emily. She ruled her kingdom with kindness and always looked after her people. Her castle was a place where everyone felt welcome, and they all loved their wise and gentle queen. Queen Emily had many friends in her kingdom, but her best friend was a little minion named Max. Max was small and had big, round glasses that made his eyes look even bigger. He had a playful nature and an infectious laugh that could brighten even the darkest days. Queen Emily and Max loved spending time together, exploring the castle and its surroundings, and having adventures. One day, as they were walking through the castle gardens, they discovered a hidden door behind the bushes. It led to a secret room filled with maps, ancient scrolls, and rare treasures. On a dusty shelf, they found a mysterious book. It was old and worn, with a faded red cover that read "The Enchanted World Beyond." Queen Emily and Max carefully opened the book and began to read. The stories inside told of a magical world filled with fascinating creatures and unimaginable wonders. They looked at each other with wide eyes, knowing they had stumbled upon something truly special. "Max," said Queen Emily, "what if we could visit this enchanted world?" Max's eyes sparkled with excitement. That would be the greatest adventure of all. So, they decided to search for a way to enter this magical realm. They read every scroll and every book they could find until finally, they discovered the secret. All they had to do was read a special poem under the light of the full moon, and a magical portal would appear. They eagerly awaited the night of the full moon and, as it rose into the sky, they stood in the castle's highest tower. Queen Emily held the book, her voice shaking with excitement as she read the poem aloud. "By the light of the silvery moon, take us to a world where wonders bloom. Through the shimmering veil, we wish to go to the realm where magic and friendship grow." As she finished reading, a soft glow surrounded them and a swirling portal appeared. Queen Emily and Max exchanged a look of wonder, then took each other's hand and stepped through the portal. They found themselves in a breathtaking world, filled with vibrant colors, enchanting music, and the sweetest scents. It was a place unlike anything they had ever experienced. Queen Emily and Max couldn't contain their joy as they explored this wondrous land. As they wandered, they made many new friends who were just as enchanted by their new surroundings. They met talking flowers that sang beautiful harmonies, friendly giants who offered them rides on their shoulders, and wise old owls who could recite every story in existence. Just as they were starting to feel truly at home in this magical world, they heard a distant, haunting howl. The new friends they had made seemed to shudder in fear. "What was that?" asked Queen Emily. Their wise owl friend, named Oliver, spoke up. "That, my dear friends, is the howl of the big bad wolf. He has been terrorizing our enchanted world for years. No one has been able to stand up to him, for he leads an army of monsters that do his bidding. He threatens our world and all of its inhabitants." Queen Emily and Max looked at each other, their hearts filled with determination. They had come to this world seeking friendship and adventure, and they couldn't stand by while their new friends lived in fear. "We will help you," declared Queen Emily. "We will find a way to defeat the big bad wolf and his army of monsters." So, they began their quest to save the enchanted world. Along the way, they faced many challenges. They had to navigate through a maze of thorny vines, traverse a swamp filled with quicksand, and climb a mountain so high that it seemed to touch the sky. In each challenge, they relied on their friends and their own resourcefulness to overcome the obstacles. Queen Emily used her wisdom to find solutions to the problems they encountered, and Max used his agility to overcome physical challenges. Together, they made a formidable team. Finally, they reached the lair of the big bad wolf. He stood before them, massive and fearsome, his monstrous army surrounding him. Queen Emily and Max knew that they couldn't defeat the wolf with brute force alone. They needed to find another way. Queen Emily looked around, searching for a solution. She noticed that each of the monsters had a small, glowing heart deep within their chests. These hearts seemed to be the source of their power, but they also seemed to be aching for something more. Queen Emily had an idea. She summoned all of her courage and addressed the big bad wolf and his monstrous army. "We have come here to fight for our friends and the enchanted world," she declared. "But we don't want to destroy you. We believe that there is goodness inside each of you, hidden beneath the layers of darkness. The big bad wolf snarled, but Queen Emily continued. We have seen the power of friendship in this magical world, and we believe that it can change you too. Let us show you the beauty of friendship, and together, we can live in peace. To their surprise, the big bad wolf and his monstrous army seemed to consider her words. The glowing hearts within the monsters began to shine brighter, and one by one, they stepped forward to join Queen Emily and Max. Realizing that his power was fading, the big bad wolf reluctantly agreed to give friendship a chance. Queen Emily and Max welcomed him and his monsters with open arms, and the enchanted world was filled with a newfound sense of hope and joy. Together, Queen Emily, Max, the big bad wolf, and their magical friends worked to heal the enchanted world. The thorny vines turned into beautiful flowers, the quicksand-filled swamp became a clear, sparkling lake, and the tall mountain transformed into a gentle hill where everyone could gather to celebrate. When it was time for Queen Emily and Max to return to their own world, they said their heartfelt goodbyes to their new friends. The magical portal appeared once more, and they stepped through, carrying the memories of their incredible adventure in their hearts. Back in their castle, Queen Emily and Max knew that they would never forget the enchanted world and the friendships they had formed. They continued to be best friends, ruling their kingdom with wisdom, kindness, and the lessons they had learned from their great adventure. From that day on, Queen Emily and Max shared the importance of friendship with their people, and their kingdom flourished like never before. And so, the moral of the story is that friendship has the power to change hearts, heal wounds, and bring light to even the darkest places.